Alrighty, so quick convict cichlid breeding guide. What I have found to work best is sponge filters on a opposite end of the tank, like at the very end, on either end, doesn't really matter. I use a 60 gallon and a 20 gallon, but something like a single 40 gallon in your tank will work just fine for the same type of setup. As you can see, I have a 29 gallon long tank here. I do actually need a better cover for it. However, I've had no issues with them jumping out. So I'm just going to leave this here for light on this side of the tank. I have a heater here. I keep my temperature consistently at 80 degrees. I also have this one little fake plant as well as that skull here. Really, they are super easy to get to breed like this. I mean, this is the biggest group I've seen probably since I've been doing this and I've been keeping these guys. The most important thing is the temperature staying right there at 80, as well as your nitrate and nitrite levels being as low as possible. Of course, with good filtration and overfiltration, you don't have to really worry about nitrite. But nitrate, the best way to get rid of it is to simply do water changes, not necessarily water changes that involve scrubbing the gravel here, because a lot of beneficial bacteria stays down here, and if you go to sucking all that up and displacing everything, it actually can cause more harm in the long run. So I would just say get like a cup or something and scoop the top out. It's what I do, unless I'm actually cleaning the gravel. But that's basically it. That's all you need is just maintaining temperature. These guys don't need any super fancy accommodations. pH can be kept around 7.8 is what I do for these guys. But that's not really been a big factor, I don't believe. You can tell when they're about to have babies because this female, or your female in particular, will start to have orange patterns, and see, she's already had her little thing going on here, so she doesn't really have it, but they'll have this orangish color at their stomach area, and they'll get really fat really quick, and they'll be super aggressive, like just like this, like especially around the area where they plan on dropping the eggs. I can stick my finger in the tank and move my finger to different places in the tank if I'm not able to actually see the eggs for, like the gravel being the same color or whatever reason. Based on wherever they start attacking my hand is where I know they're planning on having their eggs or have already had them and are fertilized. Really good way to tell. I wouldn't suggest keeping any other fish with these guys because they are super aggressive towards other fish, as to be expected when they are mating. Can be a problem when it comes to that though, because these guys breed even when you don't want them to, so always keep that in mind if you house a female and a male together with other species of fish. By far the easiest fish to breed. If it's not a parent, this is like the 5th load of babies easily.